Thank you so much for tuning in again to see. Just this one's a new one because today I'm going to be talking about fighting temptation. Lucifer was out the other day on me. He was working early, y'all. Let me tell you, he was working early. He was out early. Before I get started though, once again, just go ahead and subscribe for me. Y'all know y'all want to subscribe. I'm going to give y'all good, juicy shit all the time. Just go ahead and subscribe so y'all be updated because I don't know when I'm going to post. I truly don't. It could be any time during the week. I have no idea. But I want y'all to stay up to date. So go ahead and just click that subscribe button just real quick for me. I'm going to be telling you a story about myself today. It's fighting temptation story today because I was out the other day, and like I said, Lucifer is out early. And I was tempted the other day because Lucifer was fine as fuck, and I noticed him, and I was like, oh, no. He's fine. That's Lucifer right there. Don't even get involved. I was walking down the street, and I have a cute-ass outfit on, of course, and my hair is all nice and pretty. I stop off at this cafe, and I'm by myself. I like to do things by myself. I have no problem doing things by myself. And so I stop off at a cafe, and it's a beautiful day out in California, so I sit outside, and I get a green tea, have it outside, have my book open, because I'm currently reading more, y'all. I'm trying to stimulate my mind more, get all of this negative TV energy shit out my life. So I've been reading more. So I'm sitting outside enjoying the sun rays, getting my vitamin D on, and reading. And I get interrupted. This one guy comes by, taps my shoulder, and he was like, I just had to say, you're very beautiful. You're just very intriguing to me. I haven't seen anyone like you. He's just complimenting me. And I'm a sucker for compliments. I'm like, yes, thank you. Oh, I love it. Thank you. And I'm thinking that's going to be that. He says, oh, do you mind if I join you? And at first I was like, I'm trying to read my book here. He was like, oh, what are you reading? I tell him what I'm reading. And he was like, oh, why are you reading that? So he's trying to get in conversation. I'm like, okay, now, what's going on here? And so he just helps himself. He sits down. I'm like, okay, where is this going? And so I close my book. And Lucifer was fine, y'all. He was fine, but I'm like, I can't be sitting here with you just chit-chatting. So he continues to compliment me, asks me, why am I in the city? Am I from here? What do I do for a living? Yeah. So I entertain him for a little bit, give him a few answers. And I ask him nothing about himself because I'm like, I don't want this conversation to go on longer than it needs to at this point. Right now I'm giving him the cold shoulder. I'm like, can't you get a fucking hint? Leave me alone. I look at my watch, I'm like, oh, it's time for me to go. I got to get going. It was nice chatting with you. And then he says, oh, well, wait, can I have your number? And once again, y'all, Lucifer is fine. And at first I said, yes. And then I was like, you know what? No, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out between you and I. And of course, he trying to get all sentimental. Why not? We could just be friends. And then I said, I have a boyfriend. And that may not seem like a big deal to you, but it is for me because in the past, I would have gotten his number. In the past, I would have called him. In the past, I would have texted him. In the past, I probably would have sent him pictures. So that was a big deal for me. And with me saying, no, I have a boyfriend, I'm respecting my boyfriend and I'm respecting the relationship that we're growing together. And so after I said, no, I have a boyfriend, he was like, oh, okay, well, can we still just be friends? Now, I hate when guys say this shit. Well, we could just be friends. No, fool, I can't just be your friend. You see how fine I look? We can't just be friends. I know that, you know that, let's cut the shit, okay? And so I'm like, you know what, I have a boyfriend, I really should be going. And as I get up, he, tugs on my arm. He's like, you know what, you're just really beautiful. Can I, I would really like to see you again. And Lucifer is pushing it at this point. Because I'm like, man, I already told you I have a boyfriend. Now you're all grabbing me. I don't know how I feel about that. And I'm like, you know what? I have a boyfriend. I'm in a relationship. I have been in a long-time relationship with him. It's not going to work between you and I. And I got to go. I snatch my handbag, get my purse, my book, my green tea. I'm trying to enjoy it by myself. And so I walk away. But as I'm walking away, I'm noticing small changes. They're small, but they're changes. And I'm moving in the right direction as to being honest with myself and being honest with others and respecting my man and respecting the relationship that we have. And just that little moment, it just clarifies to me that I am changing and I can further progress into being a woman of my word and being a loyal woman and an honest woman. And in that moment, I told myself, congratulations. This is just a step forward in the right direction. Because like I said, in the past, I just would have been a straight trifling bitch. I would have taken down Lucifer's number. I would have had a few chats with him, and just having an inappropriate relationship with him while I have a man. And like I said, this is why this is progress to me, because I said I have a boyfriend. I didn't take his number. I did not give him mine. And I left the situation. I didn't go further into a conversation with him. I did not flirt with him, which was surprising for me. Although he was Lucifer, which is fine as hell, I was not flirting with him, as far as I don't think I was. And just kept it light, and he was doing most of the talking. And after that, I said, you know what, it's time for me to go. And it just lets me know that I am making progress to become a better person and to recognize the temptations that are out for me and that are just around me all the time. It lets me know that I am strong enough and capable of being honest and true and ignoring the temptations and fighting the temptations, because it's not worth it. Lucifer is always out for me, I swear, y'all. He is out, he is everywhere, and I just wanted no part of it. I just wasn't even interested in it. And that's progress for me. And I'm so happy to say that, because that was my first fighting temptations moment since I've changed my life over. And like I said, I've been 8 months trifling free, so it's been 8 months since I've been tempted, and this was the first temptation, and I surpassed it with flying colors, I feel. So that is progress. So, yay me. And just knowing that I can do it. I can stand up for what I feel. I can stand up for my relationship. I can stand up for my man. And I can do it. I can do it. I don't have to fall into the temptation. And now I feel like I have the willpower to do so. So I'm super excited. And I'm super excited for my growth. I feel liberated to know that I wasn't falling for you, Lucifer. I saw you. I saw right through you. The devil trying to come for me and come for my relationship. And I just can no longer accept it, and I can no longer have it. Just stay tuned. Fight those temptations that are out there. They're all around us. So fight them. Be aware of them. Acknowledge them. And then move on from it. You can fight the temptations. You have the willpower. You have the strength. You have the mindset. Just fight it. Ignore it. move on. Think of something other than that temptation. Take your mind off of it. That mind has to be strong. And my mind is getting there, and I'm super excited. So I just wanted to share with you my first fighting temptations moment, and I just want to share. So this will be another little category for us, and I think it's a good one because it helps me identify what has gone on. It helps me identify how I move on from it and how I can continue to progress. So I think this is going to be something that will hold me accountable as well. So I think this is a good thing. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Alrighty. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Alright. Bye.